Buh. Hocus pocus. Now this channel is a Let's Play channel, or I'm just yapping like at some background, and you're just gonna watch some Minecraft clips without even thinking what you're watching, because I, ironically, my last video was about social media and how it's exploiting your dopamine system, but I'm literally doing it right now. Actually, no. I wanted to play a game on the background so that I can do something I enjoy and yap about some shit. And today's yapping session is gonna be about today's situation that was that I. What the fuck did I want? It was about. Wait. 9. I think I don't have the black concrete. So it was that I woke up. I started to do the words in Anki. That's a program I learned words in, and then, well, what could you think? I ate my breakfast, and I went and started to study, and I studied for 10.5 hours. That's a lot. That's yeah, that's not too little. And the thing is that when I stopped studying, when I was finished with studying, I didn't know what to do. I literally was just sitting there, and I was waiting for my friend, but because my friend didn't come on time, I went back to studying again, and I didn't even feel like I needed to do something else, because I just didn't get fun from, I don't know, watching shit or actually doing anything else. And that was extremely weird. And I've had this feeling before. I've had this feeling when you basically don't want to do anything, when you've played so much that you don't want to play anymore. And well, now I get it, and I use it, because I use it in the meaning that well, I study, then I stop studying, and since I'm bored by everything I could possibly be doing instead of studying, I go back to studying. It's basically an infinite loop. Even when I was playing the CS today, it was actually more because of a habit. Like I could easily go back. I could easily like lay for 20 minutes and then go back to studying again. And it's not so that I can brag about how much I work. No, actually, it's not that, because some people work more, and I don't even receive money for that. It's more about the fact that you can, I believe at least, you can abuse it, because the way I did it today was pretty interesting. I literally sat at the PC. I could do anything. I could be doing anything. I could play a game. I could watch something, anything actually. But I didn't feel the urge to. I was pretty much entertained by doing fucking geometry. And geometry is fun, but not that it was fun enough for me before to actually do it instead of doing actually anything else. But today, the table turned, and I was just sitting, and well, I went back to studying again, and that's actually kind of weird for me, as I usually at least for the past, I don't know, a lot of years, I just come back from school or whatever activity I had, and I would immediately go and play some video game with my friends probably, and actually not do anything useful. I was just not used to doing that. But now, as I am used to doing that, did I just forget the shulkers there? Yeah, I did. As I am used to doing that, I now, I sit and I just take it as a habit. It's like I come back from anything I had before, from I don't know, from walk. I didn't forget the shulkers there. What the fuck? Oh, they're here. Okay. So I come back from, for example, from a walk, after a walk, and I would usually just go and either I have something fun to do, more fun than working. I'll call it working, I guess. or I'll go and work. And I don't even feel like I'm working. Like, I tell that to somebody and they're like, oh, you're crazy to do that for that long period. But the thing is, I don't even feel like I'm working. I just see it's like a flow state, but I enter this flow state and like on default. Also, it's night, I need to sleep. I enter it on default, and at some point, I did geometry for 7 fucking hours today. I didn't even feel like, when I looked at the clock at some point, I looked at the clock, it was 3 hours because I put a stopwatch, and I looked at the clock in the next moment, and it was already 7. And I sat there and I was like, what? When exactly when has this happened? I just felt like it's been like, I don't know, 30 minutes or something, but not 7 bloody hours. And the thing I wanted to bring, or I don't know how to say it in English, but the thing I wanted to not explain, rather teach, not that I'm teaching anybody, but fuck off please, to teach is that you can, I guess, you can make something that's useful for you. At least I think so. At least I did it. At least for now, because maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and I will not feel like studying again. Maybe I'll burn out. You'll see. I'll tell you about that if it happens. And for now, at least I think, at least I've heard of such a concept that you can make something useful as if it were a game, as it were. You can just replace basically something that's useless, for example scrolling, with something useful. And you can replace watching this fucking video with, I don't know, learning a language, reading a book. Maybe you wanted to start a new hobby, maybe you wanted to learn how to play a guitar. You could actually go and do that right now. And it's not about the motivation I'm talking about, it's rather that you just sit. I might not have any motivation to do anything right now, but it's just that I've made it such a strong habit to wake up every day and except Sunday, so tomorrow, to wake up every day and do something that I wake up and I do not even have to put efforts into beginning. I just start to do that, and then it flows. Like after like 5 or 10 minutes, I'm into the work. Maybe I'll be distracted. I actually pretty often get distracted by whatever happens around me. I could just be staring at something, like at the wall, and not actually doing anything done. But the fact that I even sit there and that I do something useful, many people have told me that, but it's a pretty useful skill. It's a pretty powerful thing because I can do a thing constantly for a long period of time. And it's because I enjoy it. I actually enjoy what I'm doing. I actually enjoy fucking geometry and algebra, at least for now. As far as I heard, later it's gonna get worse, but still, at least for now, I enjoy it as much as I'm playing Minecraft right now. And at least I think so right now. I mean, you've got to probably not just you've got to start. Yeah, I think the distinguishing part of that day was that I started it, like I woke up and I immediately started to do Anki cards. It's like flashcard app that I learned words on. You can Google what Anki is and you'll see. I think that was the start, and I woke up and I set for my brain a bare kind of, not a bare minimum, but kind of a thing. Like it's about how you begin the day, I guess. They say make your bed in the how does it go? There is a book I've read like many years before, when I was younger, much younger actually, when I was a small fuck. That was about something about making your bed to start a day. And I think that's related because I woke up, I decided to do these flashcards, and I just started the day with something useful, something kind of boring, because it is boring to just sit there and do the flashcards. But I'm trying to make it a habit to do that instead of scrolling, because it's much more useful, and it's like an investment. It's not a word, investment. And yeah, so you could at least try it. I'm no psychologist, so I can tell you if it's gonna work, but at least it kind of works for me right now. I'll report on how well it works later, and I hope it keeps continuing to work. But for now, I'm pretty much fine, and I recommend to try to do that as well. So, for example, tomorrow you could try and wake up and do, I don't know, start the day with, let's say, reading a book if you have time to. Maybe you've got to go to school, or you've got to, I don't know, do anything, a job maybe. Many people have jobs, that's normal. But you could try to at least dedicate like 10 to 5 minutes from your morning, like the very morning, the like 10 to 15 minutes after you wake up. You can try to dedicate them to something useful and kind of boring maybe, and see what happens. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I'm not giving you a guarantee that something useful is gonna happen, that you're gonna be this flow state immediately and you're gonna get the shit done without even noticing. No, it might not work at all, but it's worth giving it a shot. And that's pretty much it. And yeah, I've kind of changed the format of the videos. I try to make them every day because I know I've set some kind of a, not a challenge, but a bare minimum to make a video a day. I'm just trying to improve it day by day, because usually if I make a video for 30 hours straight, and the first 3, I think I released 3 videos, I made 3 videos. They were like, each of them took 30 to 50 hours, I think. Did they? Yeah, I think around that. They actually did. Like, it's not a joke. I'm not over exaggerating. No, fuck off. I'm not over exaggerating. No, it's actually taking that long. And I don't know, I'll see what happens if I just keep posting them every day. Maybe nothing happens, most likely. Maybe there is gonna be more viewers, and maybe, I don't know. I'll see what happens. But that's pretty much it. So now we're watching how I'm playing Minecraft in my world. That's, by the way, about 2 years old. 2 years old. And thanks for watching, and see ya. Boo.